さあ、今日もやっていきましょう。現在ステータスはこんな感じで、論理8、団結心7。低いのは白明が低いな。平成もだいぶ低いな。ベーボール大食人のコート。なかなかいいね。論理高すぎか。回転。欲しいな。クラッチだけの帽子ってないな。これにしとくか。メガネプラスチだけのメガネはないか。トラックパンツ平成にしとこうか。これ何の音？あれかな、体力。気力が上がっている分の音か。形成はとりあえず3になった。白明が2。視力なの。とりあえず今なんかつけたり外したりしやないかな。ボーナスはないと思うんやけど。何をするかなんやけど。扉は裏庭の温室の裏。遺体を処理班に送る。そろそろ遺体を処理班に送った方がいいのかな。巨乳と言ったらやっぱりモニカだぜ。やっぱモニカの話ずっとしてるわ。
You think you have a pretty hot suspect right now, don't you? That notice how it came together without casting too much suspicion on Clausia. It was nice. Anything strike you a bit off about this mishmash? Notice how this hasn't come up at all. Even Hardy and his boys didn't mention it. Neither did you. Absolutely. It could have come from anywhere, but you're suddenly so certain it came from the... No, they didn't. That's right. Finish thought. Just don't listen to this guy. The theory was solid. Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio.
This is Precinct 57. How may I... Yes, I got the mercenary.
The lieutenant leans in to listen.
That suit of armor was issued to an Oranese citizen named Elis Kortenaer. That's E-L-L-I-S K-O-R-T-E-N-A. He was found as a newborn in a leaf compactor near an abandoned farm. He spent 4...
According to Klasia, Lele said his real name wasn't...
This is what the ICT knows about him. He was raised by foster parents, entered the East Brand... Then the armor followed him to Seminine, or at least I assume it did. And that's it. There are no records of his employment in Crenel, or any of its other incarnations, or him even entering Revachol. None, officer. Sorry. It's a garden tool used to press leaves into these cubes.
It is. Thank you, Alice. Even that is a small miracle. These organizations...
No problem, Lieutenant.
A compliment from Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
The name. This is very good. Elis Kortenaer.
Sometimes police work is about human...
I'm glad the inquiry was helpful to your investigation, officer. 57.
In the cabin, you see a set of... An old East Delta Commerce Center. This must be the name of the doom. Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you. This button...
This button looks new. I wouldn't be surprised.
キムに怒られるかもしれんから。いい刑事悪い刑事で言うと25ポイントか。
The bear's eyes are still glowing red. It's guarding over the freezing corpse hidden inside its belly.
遺体の中にある銃弾のことを知っているでプラス14。
Your arm reaches out and your eyes close, as if by their own His face, his cheeks, his nose, his fat, swollen lips, like a rubber spider. The oral cavity is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue attaches it. You're on the right track. The tongue moves freely in the cavity. The mucus of the mouth, can you feel it? You're so close. A vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing. Death, you see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It is swollen shut. An abrasion collar. This is what we're after.
Abrasion collar.
A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the wound. Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens up. Tissue damage. Wide enough for 2 fingers. As you push both in, you... Yes, that's what this part is called. The basal ganglia feels clumpy. This man will never sleep again. Your yellow fingers slide into the remains of the limbic system. There is no resistance. It's gelatinous. The lieutenant answers with, your fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the inside. Your fingers reach toward his skull. His cerebral cortex feels like jelly. Sharp, serrated material. The edges cut right into your skin. The pain is barely noticeable under the adrenaline rush.
こういうのって検視っていうか鑑識がやらんでも
You pick
大
the
丈夫なの
sharp
か。
metal bullet between your index and middle.
Good, good.
The inside of the head feels cold and smooth, with a plop. Your hand emerges from the mouth, covered.
A bullet.
The bullet falls in the bag, leaving a smattering of...
A non-caliber. Rifle. Some kind of brittle alloy. Fractured on impact. Of course, you deserve it. We need to add an item to the injury list. Injury number: high velocity, temporary cavity in brain tissue, small exit wound on the occiput. How does that sound? Opinion: fatal injury. And one last thing. We should demand injury number 3, ligament mark. Treatment. I had my doubts. There were no signs of a struggle on his hands. No claw mark.
His brow furrows, while his eyes glaze over. The lieutenant looks regretful for not figuring this out before.
Yes, we should take a...
This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it.
Oh, you really do. I am glad to hear you say that. Your room in the Whirling in Rags should come with a... We bag the corpse and carry him to the holding pen of my kinema. I can transport him to processing myself, but I will be gone for the rest of it. Work on the case. Tend to personal matters. Try not to... I'll leave that choice to you. And one more thing.
The word lingers in the air of the basement. Far away, detective.
After you bag the corpse, Lieutenant Kitsuragi will leave the party until
下の朝
tomorrow
までパ
morning.
ーティーから離脱。
You can do side tasks, and even the main case, but it might be more difficult. Plan his exit accordingly.
Shoot, Looney Rooney. I like it a lot, brother. This really is your finest hour. Maybe I was getting my rocks up. I know what this means. More questions. Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners.
All right. I will need a little help carrying him. You take the hands, I'll take the legs.
さて、単独行動ですね。日中の単独行動は初めてじゃないかな。あれだしよ、確保してから利用。あ、カラオケか。 オフおじさん。
This is not the cleanest bath. That soap scum smell. It smells like life. At least the bathtub slowly fills. The water doesn't feel particularly clean. A few beer cans are bobbing up and down along your flanks like sad duck. Hold it right there. Keep your head above water, or you'll lose all those pheromones Morel sprayed on you.
モレルが吹きかけたフェロモンってどういうこと？
The lukewarm water, you feel nice and lonely, and so tired. Now you are alone with your thoughts in the tub. But it's easy. Your fingers grow pale and are covered with tiny whirls. You see the corpse. You can still smell the cadaver. Then, houses along a narrow street. A video rental. The waterline recedes as you stand. You are cold now. Your clothes stick to your still moist skin.
ちゃんと拭いてくれ。これは結局何で焼くんや？うん。
Yes? What is it?
Officer. Actually, never mind. Wouldn't be the same. The prick is gone. Hell, most likely. He was an absolute cunt. His hungry little heart finally gave out. The dock workers...
Did he feel like he has to?
Yes, he was about to head home. Sometimes I thought he was wearing it just to piss me off. No. Only was the most stubborn man.
He has doubts. But right now, he just wants to move on, and not...
I repeat, the only people who could stand to... and she never lost sight of it. And I thought if we've hated each other... Yes, I loved that angry prick. He didn't deserve it, but I did. You know what? In Guillaume's time, you'd have been shot without trial. That's what he said to me. Let me see. This was 60 years ago. We all went to that... I'm sorry, officer. I just... Thank you. Thank you for this little memorabilia. It is what it is. Part of life, really. I just don't know anymore. About anything, really. But you... Yes? What about René? Yes.
He finds comfort.
We all got to go sometime, officer. Everyone I love is already there. Probably when... It is what it is. Part of life. I just don't know anymore.
元気やったのにな。
You keep coming back. That's good, officer. Keep browsing those clothes, keep saving that economy.
キーじゃねえや。スキルポイントいっぱいあるからどんどん使っていくか。平成
You keep coming back. That's good, officer.
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and this jacket is practical and yet
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir. Gotta prepare for springtime, right?
you find your hands. The box.
Economical, but also...
The speakers below are banged up and worthless. The sneakers triumph over them. They're the star of the show here. A pair of found ultras. Dedicated, victorious.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the late...
Only found ultra. We're the future. You remember the slogan from
値
some
切ったりは無理か。
Super cool.
The sneakers
Super
seem
cool.
to vibrate in your hands with an almost mystical energy.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guarantee. A good starter pair, officer. And when you're ready to... A man who knows his style.
Those UV.
These are all first... Everything's still cool here, officer. Tapes? You mean like music tapes? No, tapes? Tapes are everywhere. They're worthless. No one would ever throw a good pair of high-quality plastic...
To the west. Dark. You should have a look. It's better than nothing. The hawthorn tree on Rue just like promised. You've stood here for what seems like eons, guzzling the sickly fumes of lorries and carriages. Patting the tree reveals a small sticker which has almost been worn to oblivion. The gnarled hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane with slow and deliberate motions. It curls up into a mess inside your pocket. Maybe Roy from the pawn shop can help you with this.
Hello, hello. You mean Reese Pooley? Yeah, I do. But I'm not some Mr. Fix-It. I'm a pawnbroker. If you want...
Just explain why you need this so much. He's bound to understand.
Huh? What... Yes. What about it? Is it any good? The music, I mean. Man, you're really... Okay, I'll help you out.
You take some time to look around the store. The play of visuals all around the pawn shop is mesmerizing. Suddenly, Roy turns back to you with a reel of tape in his hand.
Yeah, my pleasure. I do what I can for True Passion Project. Just try not to use this tape for negative photon emissions. Take responsibility.
The bullet is safely sealed away. Beside its orderly handwriting, the bullet looks especially sad. Like a tiny... the squished... I know. You should find the gun that shot this bullet. But bullets don't talk. That sounds like something a police... Then find the gun that shot it, and the person that gun belongs to. The jacket of the bullet is made of a yellowish metal. You can just about make out a few striations near the base. It's quite destroyed. What's interesting about the bullet thus far? Yes, it's as if you've seen bullets before, officer. A jacketed bullet, which would have been shot. Very interesting. You have an unusual military-grade bullet in your hand. Now all you need is to find a gun. A rifle. Revolutionary period. Your bullet. The 4.46 caliber was widely used with the Belma. Incidentally, you have just such a rifle with you. The dusty old thing you found hidden in the basement below the commercial. No, but Zeliger, a major firearm manufacturer, ended up with a surplus after the war. Antiques enthusiasts, guerrilla fighters in distant countries. Back at the station, the lieutenant is standing at a counter. Diligent, you should share your findings with him as soon as possible. The squashed bullet has... You wouldn't ordinarily have cause to handle jacketed bullets. The citizens' militia uses cast bullets only. Little...
パロンシリーズで揃えてみるか。これで一通りかな。マップ。マップでファストトラベルするにはどうしたらいい？まあいっか、歩いていくか。
The sea's gonna calm down soon, I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer? Oh? Who? Okay. When did this... Oh. I've been out. Yes, that's the optimal time. Got to make the most... Sorry I couldn't help you out. Maybe I can... Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
Our tenant, the police. Nay, I haven't seen. This is my little cinder block.
She's being evasive. She knows something.
Ah, I should have known. This is yet another union mess. I'm not afraid of them, you know. We are not in the habit. There's not much to tell.
You should look around your shack. Maybe she's... The scruffy-haired little boy.
What bad people? No, we're not really supposed to talk to strangers.
The scruffy-haired...
What bad people? No, we're not really supposed. Hello, mister. No, Luby. My mom tells me I'm a big girl, but she doesn't know that I can't say Earl. Or like,
Oh.
sometimes I can, but then Uller. Bye!
Is that the phasmid? It looks like the phasmid, leaning against the wall. It's not the phasmid. It's not even organic. It's a fire iron. How disappointing. You were just following your instincts, your destiny. The light vanishes inside the concrete slit. There's no echo. There's no echo. There's no echo. Maybe it's just a storm drain for the sewer.
Hello again. No, I'm afraid I can't help.
There's something friendly and familiar in how he said.
すごい順路が多かった。そっちかな。
Always my pleasure to be of assistance.
教会の方行きたいんだけど。どこ？
A better deal! Yeah! Medium car!
Yeah! It was a too hot car, in fact. It sucks up all the air in the mid.
Inside your chest, the heart beats.
Oh! I don't know. Maybe someone can. Yeah! Yeah! Remix time! Tape goes here.
A hand on his head.
Wow! Did you?
A great excitement is bubbling to the surface within him. This is.
Listen, I'm just going.
すごいや。いらっしゃい。どこ？
What is this? It's good. How did you guys do that?
Yes, but what if Van Eyck based his remix on some forgotten local melody?
Nah, to me it sounds like classic Van Eyck. I don't think he needs any inspiration.
I think it's just happenstance. Chaos in action. Contingent.
Noid's right. Egghead's technical talent is... No. This is definitely part of the... Something mysterious is going on here.
どれかな。
Be how it's made. If it fits, it fits. What about the bass? Yeah.
I think you might know the answer.
Oh! Oh!
What about that compressor Andre was setting up?
Don't be too hard on yourself. But it could be hyper hardcore.
アンダルのトラック圧縮アルゴリズム手さばきなんかもっと上げられそうな。
Oh, hey man, it's good to see you. Goodbye, officer. Yo, man. What's on your mind? Trying to get a line with the big bad eye.
Come on, Noid. I think we owe him.
Ourselves right. Yeah, alright. If you're going to sync up with them, you're gonna need, not likely, scope that spot a while back.
Build it ourselves! We built this nightclub, we can build anything!
Yeah, maybe. Tech-wise, radio's not the spookiest.
An antenna hut!
Maybe not that big, but pretty big.
概念化いけそうやな。概念化上げられる。概念化上げられる。これで概念化プラス2。70にいけそうやな。じゃあ一応セーブして。
On your mind.
Close your eyes. Unfold your mental map. The wind pushes a piece of tear across the cracked tiles. From the north comes the malicious laughter.
1の方向く、集合住宅の方向く、環状交差点の方向く。
Your eye follows the tiles west. From behind you, a low, spectral voice. Beyond, the unkempt. The voice again. Just a moment. You turn around. The morning.
Centaur Man is made of metal.
Yeah! Connect the centaur to the lorries! Unite the whole roundabout in hardcore waves!
Hardcore waves.
Huh? Sounds like Egg saying you could use some, which would pretty much make it.
One roundabout! One wavelength! Hardcore!
It's gonna be the most hardcore.
We have the amps!
It's right. All we're missing now is the transceiver itself. Soon as you, I don't know, buy one, steal one. I don't know your cop ways.
君のとのち。
Some equipment from Arbuckle. Can't do it. We just got this place set up. Yeah, probably. While you're gone, me and Egg will get the rest of the gear together. Meet us back.
Welcome back. No.
反応速度ね。
Yes, what is it?
論理。
What?
She has not seen her, sire. 'Tis true.
反応速度論理。反応速度プラス1。でも1上がったぐらいじゃな。
Welcome back.
17% じゃまだちょっときついな。
Oh, hey man, it's good to see you.
再角。再角。 違う。再角。再角下がるのばっかりやな。再角プラス2。うん、もうちょっとやな。酔っ払いとちょっとしゃべるか。通れる？
The legend returns. You know the dance. Smokable smokes, pissable pilsner. Drink it, then convert it to piss. And there's spirits and speed too. See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every... You know what's crazy, actually?
He's finding it.
What? This guy. Sure, the spirit.
Here's your chance.
Oh, why? Exactly.
It's almost too easy, haggling with incoherent drunks.
Just make sure to enjoy that one, friend. Sure.
Yeah, Rosie was there too.
Hi, by amphetamine, I mean speed. Sure did, buddy boy. Hi. Good, my man. Now, what can I offer you?
なんかわからんけど安く手に入れる。
Tequila sunset. Can't really remember seeing.
He really has no idea who this Ruby is.
Of course. Drink first, story later. Classy. The tale I'm about to tell you is an urban legend. There are many variations on the basic story.
Are you
Shut the fuck up, Rosemary.
Shut the fuck up.
Summer of 44. 17-year-old Gertrude
The streets are warmed, but in the harbor's dark, her cigarette is a beacon. dark.
Our heroine finds herself enjoying the peace and quiet the canal provides. What she doesn't know is that her peace is about to be shattered. From behind her comes the clattering of hooves. What? No.
The pause.
With no head on his shoulders. Wearing a found tracksuit. Searching for the legendary found cap that went missing. Well, there are many versions of this story. The most peculiar of which, if I hadn't lost my keys that one, Gertrude Het may have been.
Tell him about the...
Fuck, Rosemary, they would... Right. The wind picks up.
Two women stand on a small...
The women are caught in the downpour. They...
Don't turn around.
When she sees something. But there is no lightning. Ula makes a run for the... Her body is never recovered. Word on the street is that she gave herself... Anyway, that's the story of the headless foul rider. Well, Tequila, some say he was an undercover cop.
Oh, headless.
Others claim he was a professional jockey who veered off course during...
Even decapitation.
Personally, I think he was just coincidentally at that...
For some reason, this does strike you as the most plausible theory of them all.
That would explain the tracksuit. Anyway, to each his own. You want to hear it? That's the reality situation for you. You think you got a handle on it, then blam! It throws some... Yeah? Why don't you go eat shit, Tequila? There's no way you know a better one. Giants? That the best you got? No one knows.
Aye. I saw him one night when I was right shit-faced.
I actually do have... Do you have anything to fortify old Doom Spiral? No, no, no. Contrary to popular belief, I enjoy being alive. It's very hard to tell a story when one's mouth is dry. The tale... There are many...
Are you...
Shut the...
In the...
Our head... What's... A head... Rumor... Well, there are many versions... Yes. Gertrude...
Tell him a...
Fuck, Rose. Right. The wind...
Two...
The women are...
Don't turn around.
When she... But there is... Ula makes... Her body... Word up... Gave her... Anyway, that's the story. No one knows.
Aye. I saw him one night when I was right shit-faced.
Wonderful. It's very hard to tell a story when...
Danko.
There's...
ああ、眠くなってきた。あとじゃあ違う酒を手に入れてこないとな。ウォッカとかかな。これかな。ここじゃないのか。まあこだわってもしょうがないから潰せるところはどんどん潰していくか。
okay? No.
Oh my god, I told you.
Shut up.
Now they're gonna
She sounds like she's about to cry, out of disappointment at Kuno's newfound lameness.
Deny everything, Kuno.
Kuno's not gonna say anything.
There's definitely something going on here. Remember his pig's head shack? You should check it out.
The fuck do you want with it? Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom. Kuno...
All around you, the hisses and chirps of locusts, like skyscrapers. Sounds like you found heaps of leaves are rotting among the mud-caked towers. It's an ode. It's the work of a self-taught visionary.
Kuno イナゴ育ててんの。
Fuck does Kuno care? Yeah.
So it wasn't a phasmid. A wave of disappointment washes over you.
It's not Bugtown. It's the city of Low.
Stop!
You stop. It's like their fucking night. Local.
There's a tug of war over the name. The girl forces herself to watch again, the corners of her eyes twitching from disgust.
Kuno, the pig wants to help you. Oh, that sounds...
An artist? Maybe I am an artist. You hear that, everyone? I'm a fucking artist now.
Oh my god, Kuno! He's gonna make you totally lame in, like...
Yo, fuck you, see? Kuno can be what Kuno wants to be. Kuno's his own man. Kuno made himself into Kuno. Kuno can make himself into anything. Kuno can make himself into a pig if he wants. Kuno can make himself into a... Kuno...
Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno! You'll have to take me away!
Without a for once, the boy is... Use this momentary confusion to take control of the situation.
I don't give a shit. I don't need the law.
The girl's face appears. She doesn't know whether to be glad because Kuno's finally convinced of the lameness, or more worried because of his continued use of the fur.
It don't mean anything. It's shit. Kuno just like pig. You really shouldn't have fucked with Kuno City. Now it's all... Kuno's gonna let the fucking locusts die. The fuck are they trying to catch anyway? With the trap?
He recognizes the name.
Bitches think Kuno doesn't know shit.
There's silence between the two children.
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno do...
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
この事件というかクエストどうなった？スピリット。一動物学者たちに報告。あれ？なんか調べられるようになってる。屋上が。
Hello, officer. So it was just a...
Thank you for telling us, sweetie.
She acts chipper, but something's changed. Something is secretly gnawing at her confidence.
Yeah, you're right. We just...
Darling, I told you to take it easy.
You're right, you're right.
There won't be a next season. Not for this. Find a phasmid or admit defeat.
Really? It's...
What Morel means is we're great.
Here's a fresh batch of roses. They should slide right down the funnel. Thank you again.
This would show them all. We need to get you on that heat. Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof. You catch a single white flower.
ズラのドライフラワー。
The young woman looks at the Maybell in your hand. Six crumbling somewhere in central Jamrock.
どういうこと？
Six crumbling somewhere in central Jamrock. Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
She looks at the chipped white polish covers the nail.
Pretty. Looks like a dried Maybell. Is that the one you caught? Why was there a flower on the roof? I don't know. I really don't know, sir.
She smiles. A bitter little smile.
Clearly, I haven't. We're having
The snow falls on...
I'm stuck in Martinez just like all of us. I've been up here for... I don't know how long now. I like to call this my rooftop containment. The what? Oh, those ones. I mean, there's no reason for my sins, of course, for destroying my friend. I don't know what to say. None of this is fortuitous for me.
She nods. There is suddenly a strange glint in her eyes. Not malicious, but dangerous.
Yes, you're just one room away.
Good. Yes. This means she could have heard something.
I was. It was the night.
The date of your re-entry into the fossil record.
Wow. Mess up. There was the usual ruckus. Loud. I can't say. Probably not. Oh, yes. Various artists. were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on. I don't know about that. At around 2, a slow, sad song started playing. Like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. That it doesn't matter anymore, and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a wounded boy. Yes. Then you started screaming and trashed the place. No, it didn't sound. A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. There was. I think I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. No problem, sir.
door has braved the elements. The royal lion, Guillaume's kitten. Someone, the tenant, no answer. The key stops midway in the lock. The tenant's key is in the lock. No answer. As you turn to leave, you hear, maybe it's a good thing you didn't get. The door, the royal lion, Guillaume's kitten, no answer. The tenant's key is in, no answer. Not a sound, even the darkness is... The door has braved the elements for decades. The cop, the royal lion, Guillaume's kitten. The key stop. The tenant's key is in the lock. No answer. Not a sound. Even the darkness. No answer.
結構わかんのか。
Paintbrush. The paintbrush in your hand is like a loaded revolver. What will it be, Desperado?
あれ、自由どこで撮ったの？
You've spoken. The wall will now silently repeat the message for a decade or so, until the sea air degrades the paint.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural? I don't believe it.
The bemusement in her voice doesn't fully mask genuine.
There'll never be skulls, but their hearts are in the right place. Fat chance, but you can still do your part.
She throws you a conspiracy.
Have you noticed the quiet? Everything. This place is a sepulchre. We'll paint it red. We bring the raucous. What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells? Ugh, alright, sad piggy. I'll give you this one. I saw a
小さな穴が5人くらいでこんだ手が見た。
Could that girl have been little Lily?
Could have been her. Small kid with giant white armored hands. If you've seen one of them, can't you? I haven't really started it yet. Have you ever? We read.
She wants it to be something.
This. I thought I'd mix it up. Yeah. That.
You've listened.
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go for.
ん？あそこどうやって調べる？
This door is no one.
この横からってことはなんか調べられるところが増えてるな。
The aging alcoholic is still there, breathing. The air in the room is stale. The pile of blanket, a coronary artery bypass graft. The light from the window is weak, but it seems like he is. No response. His half-open eye. A lump of flesh. And look, the other foot, a groan, rises from the man's throat. A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. A poor communard. The bust doesn't reply. The bust doesn't reply.
Give me a moment. Ask away, policeman.
She mumbles some kind of a...
これ買い物リスト。
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Oh.
She does have eyes that seem to...
Shoot, Piggy. It's what you...
なんか空いてきたな。沿岸の村に行きました。そこで会いましょう。ジョイス。
This coin operated. Your money disappeared. The curtains, the lenses, its leaves ripped from it by the wind. It's not possible to know from this distance. The detail. This coin-operated viewer is facing. The metal feels cold and wet. A thick, that's Kuno. Under the graffiti, the church looks up around the large wooden buildings. The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all rows and rows of Hyundai, maybe 100. Man, not even close. Man from Hyundai in hell. Man from Hyundai. A twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art. She's laughing at. Between the throne and the Hyundala man lies a bonfire. Cast, especially those leering types who seem to wear nothing but an armored bikini. It's symbolic of fight. The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Hyundai novels.
It is a bestseller for a reason.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the supposedly stalwart Vespertine detective. The plaque on the shelf reads,
I would say The Greatest Innocence, a very influential. The book is also very daring. The author aims to read, perhaps for a layman.
Do her words seem vague?
Certainly, it's prudent for a person.
You feel like you should get this one. Definitely. Browsing through all suddenly, a high-speed love next to Irv's life. Next to that, Rivasholian radio person.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead. Take your...
The maps look old and faded. This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature.
一通り買っちゃうか。72.46。
Hello again, esteemed officer.
Hi, Ace Detective.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
体装置体装置の上がる装置
The barbell waits patiently on the floor. The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
Whoa.
Strength. You raise the barbell up in the air. Your biceps tremble, but yours.
おー。
A warm wave of accomplishment. Hey, but you're still in a ghost house. What if someone heard this? What if they know you're... No, it's not that. It's just a memory from another.
こんだけか。えーっと。
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
いけそうやん。いかん。いかん。いかん。許そう。コンプラスイッチ。コンプラスイッチ。
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
A gust of cold air sweeps through the chimney. The stones and minerals on the shelves.
Didn't we already talk about this? What are you talking about?
No, the old coal plant that used to be here was subsumed into...
This doesn't make any... Are you saying my business was spared because of a technicality? Where is this coming from? And what? Does it mean that I'm...
Don't let her become complacent. She still needs to ward her soul against the evil force. She starts laughing, her fingers trying to...
Do you know what this is? It's a mourning ring. I made this when my first company failed. It was a small jewelry shop right here in the East Delta Commerce Center. I drove it into the ground within a year. I didn't have what you would call a viable business plan. It wasn't just a jewelry shop either. I always thought that it... And now you're telling me what? That it was all because I didn't run my little shops and ventures from a dump inside an abandoned chimney? Yeah. Or maybe it's the entire... That's why people like role-playing games. You can be whoever you want to be. It's like every time you cast a die, something disappears. Some alternative ending. But anyway, thanks for sharing your theories, officer. さて、どうしたもんかな。
あー、V って遊歩道の西側のある芦原のどこか。空っぽのままにしておいた罠を補充。女の子。
Mister, what were you doing in... Oh, I had gloves. Found them when Lemmy and I were playing hide and seek.
She doesn't want you to think she stole them.
I hid them. The twins were gonna take them. Why? Oh, they're in my sandcastle. Behind our house. Under the sand. You can break the castle. It's not very good. Bye!
Bye! 砂のお城。これか。
Weather has not been kind to Lily's little sandcastle. The once mighty towers are quickly eroding away. You can see something shining back to you from what must... The walls and floors give way to the giant's greed.
これちなみにガントレットブーツアーマーあとはいずれにしてもこの手さばきプラス2はすごいな。ナイスリリー。
Winter, slow to let go of Rivershore. The snow falls lazily, making the beach sand paler still. And to think, you're warm in your hat and your coat, like a well-equipped near. Snow falls into dark water. That's all. Layer upon layer of sand, poison. Someone stuffed a big, more winding coastlines line. The waters turn black, cold, no more. Below the old mines, Loser Municipal, Revachol, where the Philippian kings were interred, with their doctors and their admiral. Yes, to children under 14, they go under. After rubies, Melchiorite, Lapis Lazuli, 2 kilometers underground, in a white. The mausoleum contains untold. How can it be pure if it's magenta? After rubies, 2 kilometers. The mausoleum. How can it be pure? Snow falls. Few patira return. All around her, white. The canal you crossed to get there, and beyond, someone is scraping snow off their windshield. Like all monuments, it's a fenced-off yard. Clean white light. An abandoned church. A serpentine strip of land. The remains of a camp on a jet. Further out, the lights burn bright on red. Then there's the Bay of Revachol, vastness, and at the farthest reaches, the raised motorway. The Pox is completely wild now. Evergreen thickets covered in snow and industrial dust. Feral dog, heavy drug users do slip. A line of motor carriages with armored carapaces hunt around you. The snow continues to fall. To the west, the stairs descend. to Central General. Snow falls on the utility district. All of this built around a lake that formed in a meteorite. A chill comes over you, crawling down. The spring thaw will come in earnest, just not yet.
まあ今の季節にぴったりなゲームっちゃゲームやな。ちょっと早いけど。さて。あとあれか、罠を仕掛ける話か。罠の仕掛けるやつの最後って、なんとかビルの北東とかじゃなかった。ではないか。
There's some tear. Two and no. Whoever Red Astra is the you see it's hard to concentrate. A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. Life is gone. The locusts aren't doing. A metal and plastic contraption. This must be the boy club. Yes, spindly extremities have been here. Moves across the water, leaving no traces. You're cold again. Splendor. The boy is not tied to anything. The cord, the number 11, has been written on the yellow plastic. It hasn't been in the water for very long. Primitive construction, but it does the job. There's something in there. It smells like you would expect. A shot glass's worth of seed pours out. Another identity misplaced. There must be some cosmic conspiracy afoot. The boy continues to be mostly empty. No answers appear. You could ask the miss what she thinks. The boy continued. No answers appear to you in the... You could ask the miss. The boy continued. No... You could ask the miss what... The boy continues. No answer. You could ask the miss. The dome-shaped plastic boy. The boy is not tied to it. A shot. Another identity misplaced. Old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown. Is there something here that would indicate a sniper used this place as a nest for taking the shot? Just some urban detritus, a bottle, and a smoking assailant who favors team still to warm his hands before he pulled the trigger. There are no markings on the ground. The salty water has corroded the... It does look extreme. There, 1.2 kilometers, a glowing light on the third floor of the whirling in rags.
ティウムテリという銘柄。
The reeds dance slowly. The locusts, dazed from... They're not really going to...
マナーを補充した。趣味の悪いネクタイ。つけてみるか久しぶりに。
What's on your mind? Dead body, spirit entered. What is there to... Sure.
Yes, what is it? No? Yes. No, you're right. I'm not.
A better deal! Yeah! Medium car!
さばき7。手さばき。他にないか。じゃあチェックじゃないクックセーブして。いやー。よいしょ。
Sidechain the beat. Listen, you can use the compressor to select between which track. The compressor controls the game based on the level of the signal on the aux sidechain input. It will allow maintaining a loud sound without peaks.
Sidechaining it, you said?
Then he puts on his headphones and his eyes go wide. Wider than they've ever gone on drugs. He's...
Hey, what did you do to Egghead Cop Man? Did you break him?
Are you ready, pussy?
Noid straightens his back, ready for the beat.
I was born ready, Ed.
Oh.
The audio assault is glorious. The speed freak dances.
This is beauty! This is life!
What in the world is going on? The way Melody...
Your body is taking a beating from the low frequencies crashing over you. It's making you feel alive again.
God damn it! This dance club I did...
DeLorean charge!
This is it. This is a new era. Who would be the innocence of hardcore melodic dance music? The mother of humanism stands above you. Why? That does seem to be a problem. I don't know. Only a string. The mother of humanism.
Oh, hey man, it's good to see you.
来そうやな。才覚。
Goodbye, officer.
才覚、才覚。
Hey man, it's good to see you.
You close your...
Oh, hey man, it's good to see you.
You close your eyes.
Total darkness. Here it will begin. Who fucking cares? No orgasm. Who fucking... No or... Oh, don't worry. This is a... Nothing.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Every vertebrae in your spine is an unformed skull.
酒類って初めて出てきたんじゃない
To rule the world. Yes, it's all true.
From what I can see, it's about...
Foolhardy. Do you even... With your eyes still closed, the first thing you feel, all the way back in the pivoting dark, as you open your eyes, you should scream. Hyper. You have become a flawless interlocking mechanism. Entirely, rigidly, imbecile, without pity or fear. Free from self-awareness.
Oh my god! No way!
With his reel-to-reel mixer blasting the anthem of a future that will never come. He throws a screwdriver and a bunch of drill chucks into the corner and explodes into dance. What he... The young woman lifts her headphones up.
Asil? Aren't you going to dance?
No. Recording.
The lead programmer throws the other young woman a knowing. The young woman lifts her headphones up slightly.
Asil? Aren't you going to dance?
No.
The lead programmer throws the other young woman a knowing glance before turning her attention back to her. The young man immediately bounces up and down, then assumes the same dance pattern, embellishing it with some sort of waving motion. The authority of the law is clearly unquestioned. The dynamic motion of your flailing body, you feel as if turning on the hyperdrive.
Here we go again. Hardcore fancy air. The sound of our
settlers.
I am la Rebachelière. I am the city. I am a frag. My heart. Come morning, I can. I've seen you. I've seen you. I've seen you with her. The modulations of my voice are noted down. I also reside in your lungs. You are an officer of the citizens' militia, Jean Tinrebu. When you wear your coat, you move through my streets freely in motor carriages. I need you. You can keep me on this earth. Be vigilant.
An officer of the RCM is lying on the floor of a small church with his eyes rolled back.
Had a good rest there? Fuck yeah, I bet you did. Those...
You might be imagining it, but...
Man! Now imagine if we could do that, right? But with end of human development. Mission complete. All right.
You're absolutely beat. Muscles relaxed and feet.
Goodbye, off.
Hardcore.
That's a deal! Yeah!
Yes, what is it?
Yo, mate. What's on your...
Hardcore.
反応速度。メガネね。
Hardcore. Hardcore. Hardcore.
The silver bird has...
Hardcore. Hardcore.
The silver bird has...
Hardcore. Come on, I can tell. But, okay. You sure? Go ahead. Oh. So, the thing... Sure.
The silver bird has already flown away.
Hardcore.
Oh, Pasaro Dia. It's what the Zemoyaki, the Gradian community in Revachol.
Excuse me?
She's attempted to remain calm, but the phrase...
What do you mean? Alright. My father was a Zemyaki. He died years ago. He bought the family a huge house, so we got to live, at least temporarily, in a... What do you think? The competition came and took everything. So after his death, we had nothing left, and we were in danger. It was a stupid idea, and I'm still disappointed I came up with it. Yeah, kinda. I'm the head of the operation. Coordinated it with the debardeurs, else they might... Not in person, but I'll let them know. You can't do anything about the fat ones getting wind. It wasn't too difficult to convince them, really. It's a good thing you ended that mess, though. I felt I was turning Dad-wise into a...
Hear that? Set just... Come on. This is all fine. But you don't have anything on Everard now. That's not...
That's not gonna lead anywhere with Everard. He'll just deny everything. I mean, have you seen the guy? Hardcore. Well, it's just questioning, right? Once or twice, yeah. I'm sorry I haven't had the Revachol experience they get east of the river. Rich people. Rich people are east of the river. Bet they like it.
You keep them rich.
The usual. You know, drinking.
Interesting term. Time to glean some knowledge.
My dad was a drunk. Plus, I guess, I just wanted to drink too, you know. Get my party on.
The girl is truly proud of herself.
I'll try. No.
Yes, what is it?
なんや。あ、
The
子供。
scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him. You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the bench. Your
あとなんか無線がある場所ってあったっけ？
As you look at the floorboard, the edge of a floorboard next to it looks scratched. Hollow space underneath the floorboards is dark and damp. Nothing particular catches. Something bad. You stick your hand in and start combing through the sand. A small cylindrical object. You pull it out. The floorboard doesn't care. But maybe the washerwoman, it's extra ammunition. She holding the bullet. You get the feeling this isn't ammunition. An old mirror hangs on the wall. The bed is comfortable.
Our tenant, the policeman. Damn that girl.
And without anger, a long and harsh life has taught her not to buck up.
Gone and hid things in there? She's usually a good tenant. And not as Yes, I let my room to that Ruby girl. As I've done before when she's been in trouble or just looking for solitude. She came last Friday, left on Monday in a hurry.
She seems genuinely worried about her previous tenant. She's...
Yes, early with the dogs, around 8 o'clock, I think. I cleaned it. Like, no. She's good company. Knows how to talk to an old woman. At my age, you don't get a lot of quality conversation. So I really appreciate that. No, she was mostly silent. She tried not to let it show. But I could tell she hadn't come to fish. Usually she likes to cast. How would I know? She's a gruff one, but not bad.
You could ask her about your hunch. That it was a desperate measure.
Do tell. Exit from what? No, she's a fighter. Nothing of the sort. Sure, she isn't what you call a drug. Even offered me some from time to time. Said it was part of the communal life. But I never saw her lose. Not that I know of, though she was into nice music. She once showed me a few mixtape millions she'd made. Although I guess she was pretty handy with the...
She may simply have kept the equipment elsewhere.
I don't know. Further up the coast, she tried to leave quietly, but the hinges on that door screeched like a cat in heat.
It's a peninsula.
You'll never find her, you know. She knows the coast like the back of her hand. Are you sure you would rather stay here? Get a nice cozy fire going in the heater? Seems like a better idea to me.
The felled electric neuron. You feel like you should go look at it again.
One thing, officer. If you do find her, please go easy on her.
She really means it.
She's a good girl.
海岸で痕跡を探せ。夜になる前に見つけちまいたいな。海岸こっちでいいんかな。なんでファストトラベルできるときとできやんときね。
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown. A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. Life is...
メントス噛んでたらだいぶ眠気なくなったな。
The dome-shaped plastic boy. The boy continues to be no art. You could ask the miss what she... A drop in temperature, an easy flow there, an empty street, chemically sweetened. The road is smooth and motley. A tub warm with water. Number 312D. Young craters pocked the... There's one bump on the road. Tragedy comes from the wheels of a fast ass. The wind moves the aerosol.
Esto. Coronco. 特に質やから買うもんもなさそうやしな。あ
Wow, a very large red t-shirt. Oh yeah, the print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand.
Hell yeah, man. I don't usually carry printed tees. A fan? No, I wouldn't go. Most people don't think that the man...
Smells like worn cotton.
Sniffing is okay.
You're not imagining it.
I mean, even if the man from Hjelmdale didn't exist before the adventure novels. Exactly. Besides, I've been to Kotla. Though not quite.
His theory isn't exactly. Very, very unique energies indeed.
2 real.
That's very cheap for a printed t-shirt.
It should belong to anyone who is ready to wear it. You should. Welcome to Hjelm.
下がるけど肉体系が上がるね。
A typical Martinez street light sits.
700も稼げるの？あー、でもあれか。人に金もらいまくったら700いくことあるかもな。
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding big men.
A classic set.
They're not all blue. These figurines, that they do.
Which ones?
This set of soldiers.
You're probably... I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you... I don't like either set.
All the old...
If you don't mind, please put the flashlight away.
Photonic sensitivity is not generally acknowledged by them.
I do appreciate it. Hello, hello. Let a transceiver.
He produces a machine in case.
A Crystal Sprack Model 9. The Model 9 also comes equipped with a signal pure. It's about as close to perfection as a transceiver gets. And we're only asking 120. You'll be back again. I've got a feeling. Sure. Let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
7に入れちゃうか。7開封するのかな。売っても割と安いしな。
Alright, let's see it. Oh no, 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 no. Besides, this gear costs a fortune. More than sure. What else have you got? I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment. Another time, perhaps.
Oh, エボを開けて。
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
降りたい。
Sure. Let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
芯入れる。
Another time, perhaps. For the moment, yes. You won't regret it, officer. Whatever you need, the Model 9 can handle.
お金ほとんどなくなった。お金ほとんどなくなったから、ゴミ売っ払ってくる。
The tear machine. Your bottles clunk into the machine.
まとめにある黄色い棒。あれ、ああ、いや、関係ないか。ああ、本当か。
Hello, dear. Thank you for doing.
Her smile is weird.
Morel still isn't feeling well. I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get some rest. I'm afraid the cold has really got... I'm sorry, dear. You've had to drudge through. Morel will eventually, or...
You've come so far. You can't leave those locusts there, waiting on the ghost reed with no one to witness when it appears.
That really is...
Very strange. Why is she not letting...
Different? How? It's,
And when the police...
Do you ever wonder if some lovely... Seeing the insulin... Morel's so...
A terrible sting in the heart. Regret.
No, at least... That I'm some queen of the crypt. But now, we're both getting old, and he's still working himself sick out in those reeds looking for it. But what if I was just wrong?
An acorn is not the same as the tree. That requires time.
But it is. We've spent years searching for the fact. If I hadn't led him down this path, he could have a steady job lecturing at a university. Oh, of course it counts. I was a paraplegic before we met.
She has to swallow to relax her throat. It's keeping her from talking.
I've wasted. What you have to know is the ins.
Are there? Some of the other things are pretty bad.
Of course not. I didn't mean to say.
Rising. Unfold.
Either way, I should go. Poor Morel is running a fever and I need to get him. Oh no, thank you, but I can get there on my own. This old thing is gas-powered. And then a taxi home. Oh, sweetie. Please.
No one can stop you from finding the phasmid.
Okay, it's 11.
A sigh. She doesn't think you'll need it.
Likewise, sweetie. Thank you for everything. Truly. Even though it turned...
A dream? Like that, she drives off. The gas engine enters quietly as she gets to the doors, then pushes them open. Outside the cold, coastal, somewhere out there, a kilometer to the southeast.
Hi again, gendarme.
平成
Bye bye, gendarme.
訂正をいじるか。訂正
Hear that? Magnesium. That's what you're... Yes, and it's critical. Look at yourself. You need to get so magged up. You've probably had 2 heart... One stroke? Don't be so modest. He's having one right... Yes, if you want to live, you need to evolve.
Hi again, gendarme.
It's the sport.
十字か。ああ。
Hi again, gendarme.
Could he be a member of
もしかすると同性愛者近くクラブのメンバーなのでは
Just pointing it out. We're not talking about some kind of cult with members here.
君は同性愛者近くクラブのメンバーなのか
The homosexual underground?
Homosexual underground?
Yes, I am, officer. Why? Do you want to investigate? Oh, it's a pleasure group. A Sub Rosa pleasure group congregating in cellar. Or Thursday night. Sometimes the congregating doesn't... Oh, we're ambitious. We want to destroy the last vestiges of meaning. The last things people in Revachol have to hold on to. Everything will be constantly shifting and moving under our rule. The future will belong to a circus of identities just spinning around. Yes, we listen to a lot of disco. We are going to change the family unit with all this razzmatazz and finger dancing. And with mysteries, you can't just get into it. You have to be born into it. One is either already in the homosexual movement, or forever excluded from it. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's exactly what we're looking for. I have to say that you do look like someone who might be part of the underground. You have that very distinctive, I can't understand what's going on. Do think about it, officer. Absolutely wonderful.
A man like you can figure out his sexuality in a working day. It won't be 20 hours. unless you want to enter the heightened realms of the phantasm erotique.
You did? And how did you like him? I told you he can be very useful. I guess that's the charm of powerful people. Friends, I told you. It is. Hmm? What about bye-bye, gendarme?
So Elizabeth,
The
look like the mama.
Copper-nado is back. What do you want? Yeah? What?
今ファストトラベルできるな。
So your cop ways came through again. Didn't know cops made that kind of loot, huh?
He wants to keep it at an...
Alright, all fairer. We're ready to do this. So any cop prep you got to do it now. We'll wait if we have to. How should I know? It's up to everyone to know their own needs.
The very least.
Personally, I'm gonna make sure I've got a steady supply of prep. Don't sweat that.
That maniac is obviously you, which makes the power source your half-sunken coop.
That explains why it was covered in cop. All I have to do is run a cable from the engine. Do what you have to. Hardcore, like Egg said.
これはどういうクエストなの？ああ、そうか。アーチャーに連絡するって話だったか。 ょうど
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Sure, let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time, perhaps.
This found A to Z, abandoned. The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. It takes a few moments, but eventually the trend, nearly the same sound produced by that. It's about the size of a small box of. That's the mark of Esther as Electronica. One. The move closed the run.
あれ撮ってないの？
This found A. The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside, you close the run.
撮ったよな。
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
In his eyes, and it's hard to say. The road continues for miles, above the general quarter, to the old self, to the far you cannot see.
Excuse me?
A flinch jolts his frame. The question has touched a nerve.
Man, I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way. Waiting all the way in Diora. Diora of the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Le Caillou, pretty much. What's it like? Good. What about...
Is that what it is? No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow, and the...
I feel for you, my friend. But, thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone, and I know it wasn't easy to ask.
The tear machine, your bottles...
Is this about the questions?
A colourful...
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
おっか、買うべきかな。 ちと